Hello, YouTube land. Welcome to another edition of Jeff's Toy Reviews. I am Jeff, and today I'm actually doing something a little different. Um, I did not go out on Force Friday. I just couldn't. I had to work, so I wasn't able to go out and find all the cool figures. But I was fortunate enough to be able to go out on Sunday. I found a couple of figures that I was looking for, and I did find Star Wars Black Series K-2SO, and he's a really cool figure. I wound up only buying two of them. He's number 24 of the Black Series line so far that have come out since Force Awakens. Here is his bio. Um, so there you go. So there's his bio. It's in several different languages. Go ahead and pause it if you'd like to read it. Nice piece of art here in the background. And again, he's number 24, K2SO. And he just comes in the standard window packaging, no weapons or anything else. This is the figure himself. Um, I don't know what to say. I got more than what I expected. Um, I saw another reviewer do this, and he bought the guy, found him right away because he went out on on Force Friday. And this guy is really cool. He's got some great articulation. His head is on a ball joint, and then his neck is on a ball joint as well. And you can get some really neat little poses because it just kind of goes all over the place. And it's really neat. His arms are they're on a ball as well. He can do a full 360, and then he does have he can extend his arm, he can rotate at the bicep, he can 90 degrees, and he can actually go backwards because he's a robot, so why shouldn't he? And then he does have the wrist swivel, and then of course he can swivel at the wrist, or he has the forearm swivel, and then he can swivel at the wrist pretty well. I like all the little paint apps, little details they did. Sorry, I'm jumping all over. He does have the waist swivel. It seems to be on a ball joint, which is really nice. So you can get some really cool poses with this guy. His legs are kind of on a ball joint. I'm not going to stress them too much because they are pretty tight on mine. I don't want to break it by accident because he doesn't feel fragile, but he looks fragile because his limbs are so long and lanky. And last thing I'd want to do is break this guy because I really think he's a cool figure. All the little paint stuff's nice, so he can bend his knees backwards. And then if you ever want to know what chairs would look like if we had knees bending the other way, there's the answer to that question. I think it's funny. His foot, as you can tell, he has a heck of a swivel on his ankle. That pivot's crazy. But it does not. It does go up and down, but it goes up and down up here. So, it's not right at the ankles, just above. But let's take a look. Get you in close on this guy. His eyes are like this white, pure white presence. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's a little creepy, disturbing, but I really like this figure. I keep saying that because I do. I like the little mess ups in the paint, but they're not. It's just the detail. I like the little things that they tried to wash out, and the little orange, and the symbol here on the side, because you could tell he wasn't a good person. Uh, but he is now. So really cool. Just all these little details in the back, just all this little molding here, we've seen on some other figures in the past and now presently, and I just like the detail that they did with this guy, and I think he's a really cool figure. I wasn't going to open him up, but I'm like, if I don't open these guys up and review them, I'm just going to have a bunch of boxes all over the house, and I don't want a bunch of boxes all over the house, so that's why I did this. Also, because I want to share with you, this guy's really cool. If you get a chance to pick him up, he's the sidekick, I think, for God, I can't remember the commander's name, the one that's helping Jin out. I'm horrible with the names. I'm sorry. If you want to leave a comment below, let me know what the name is. That's great. I do have him in my cart for Amazon because I'm not finding any of these other guys at Toys R Us or anything else. So, but I did find these two at Walmart. I actually found all five of six of them, but I decided just to go with two. And this guy does not disappoint. So let me do a size comparison now that I've done all the articulation. I mean, look at his legs. They're just these long, lanky legs. just crazy. So let me stand him straight up here. And he is easy to stand. It may look like I'm having difficulty with him, but I'm not. He's really easy to stand. So I'm going to take a First Order Stormtrooper. His gun fell off the side. I want to put that back on there because I like my guys complete. Well, ain't that too bad. So this is size comparison to a First Order Stormtrooper. A wobbly First Order Stormtrooper. So you can tell, I mean, he towers over this guy. He's like, I think a little bit, maybe a hair taller than Chewie in the Black Series line, but he's a really good figure. Overall, I think the paint aesthetics and everything look fantastic. I think what they're doing with this new line for the Black Series, at least with the Rogue One figures, I'm impressed. I can't wait to see what else they come out with. And just put him off to the side. Put him further off to the side. So, but yeah, if you're into Star Wars and you want to collect some neat figures, this is a guy I'd definitely say start with. He's really neat. He's got some great poses you can put him in because he's got these, you know, he's got all the different elbow joints. I mean, there's really, I mean, God, he can come at you any which way if you wanted him to. You know, he could just be all lanky and weird. And nothing, no one can do nothing about it. He can even turn his arm at you. I mean, you can do whatever you want with this guy, and he holds the poses really well. I mean, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm rambling with this figure. I think it's because I was really surprised. I've been buying the black figures for a while, and I was going to stop, and I saw this one. I saw some preview pictures of him, and I really liked his look. So I'm like, okay, I'll find him. And then I saw the Death Stormtrooper, and I bought him too. So that's the other one I'm going to review later. But these really, really neat, very articulated, paint's very good. So if you find him, I found him at Walmart. I'm sure Toys R Us will do restocks pretty soon. So check them out. And, you know, Big Bad Toy Store has theirs. I think TF Source is selling theirs too. So, I mean, they're available. They're available to find. It's just how much do you want to pay for them, and do you want them shipped to you, or do you want to go out and hunt? And frankly, I kind of like the hunting. I think it's fun. So that's it for this review of K-2SO of the Star Wars Black Series line. He's from the upcoming movie Rogue One. And you know what? If you get a chance, I keep repeating myself, and I'm sorry. Really cool fig. Like this guy. Glad he's on my shelf. And I have more reviews coming. I'm also going to let you know I will be doing a giveaway very soon. So talk to you later. If you leave a comment, please. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do. Always be positive. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Please like this video, and thank you very much for all your support. You all have a good one.